Wow, this all looks very industrious.
I got a treat for you today. I have. See this bowl?
My mother's old bowl.
My mother's old bowl. I was just in the dresser, just having a little look around things, and I saw that and I thought, oh, trio. I love a trio of things. So if you, is this 1950s? It seems about 1950s. So you would take this, maybe with some cornichons in there, maybe some of those little white silver skin onions.
Cheese and pineapple?
Cheese and pineapple. So I don't know, just I love it. I just thought it's lovely. And I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I've got a load of bits in the fridge, leftovers and stuff. And I thought I'm going to make 3 different types of pate for people to do using ingredients that generally we'll have in the cupboard. Okay, there might be a couple that you might not have, fennel, but generally flour from the garden. But people tend to have peas, don't they, in the freezer, and they tend to have tuna in the cupboard. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm making 3 trio de pâtés, sir. Did you get that trio de pâtés?
Very retro.
It is retro. I like a bit of retro, exactly. And one of these, the tuna, is actually from my cordon bleu days, and I found it in the old file.
So it's quite old.
It's very old. And my friend Liz and Gilly and Sean, who are all my old friends from when we trained, they will know when I say tuna mousse Sevillienne, they get all excited, because it was a dish that we had, and we just thought, oh, this is bizarre, this would never work. This is, you only have tuna and lemon, what's going on? It's tuna and orange, and it just goes so well together. When we made it just had mayonnaise as the base, and you really beat it until it's very smooth, but I'm not going to just do mayo as the base, it's a bit of a cop-out really. So what I've got for all 3 bases is this, some beautiful light cream cheese, okay? It's full fat, but it's light, you know, it sort of just gives it a little bit more acidity. So I'm going to make a pea, avocado and mint pate, or
I'm sold already.
dip, tuna and orange. Not so sold, but I think you'll like it. Yet to be convinced. And then we had some smoked salmon trimmings in the freezer, which are really cheap to buy. So if you ever see them, pick them up and whack them in your freezer, because they're really good for tarts or pasta dishes, and they cost very little. So we had some of those in the freezer. And for that, I'm going to do some chopped fresh fennel in and some lemon. Nice and simple. But you could do orange with it as well, because orange and salmon go really, really well. And I do one in my book, which is salmon and bronze fennel, herb or dill, and orange, which is lovely. Quite gutsy fish. See, tuna and salmon are quite gutsy fish. They can take a lot of flavour. Anyway, that's it really. So what I'm going to do is just chop up this fennel. It's not a lot of fennel, and if you don't have fennel for this salmon pate, don't worry. You can use some chopped tarragon, some chopped dill. It just as nice, but if you do happen to have some, or celery actually, chopped celery is quite nice in with this salmon as well. Anything that's just kind of a bit fresh and crunchy, which just helps the texture, change the texture. So I'm just going to put that in with my salmon, and I'm going to do a little bit of grated lemon zest over the top, and I'm also going to put some lemon juice in there, just to stop that fennel from turning brown, and also for flavour. So a little bit of lemon zest goes in. And just a squeeze of the juice, not too much. We can add more if we want to, okay? So you can't take it away, but you can add. So let's just put a bit of a sore wrist. I've written loads of crochet in I mentioned my ganglion on my wrist.
Once or twice.
Yeah, it's a bit sore.
A day.
A day, okay. So just a bit of lemon zest in there for the myrrh. Then, as I said, the salmon's chopped up as well, I don't think I mentioned. So just mash that all together. And make sure it's all tossed nicely. Bit of a spoonful of the cream cheese that goes in. And then I'm going to put some salt and pepper in, and that's pretty much it. So you've got this lovely smoked salmon base, the light cream cheese, and then this lovely crunch of fennel in there, which works really, really well. I might just, because I've got my mayo, I might just put a little bit of that just to mix it up and just add some more flavour. Okay. Does that look nice to you?
It does.
Bit of pepper, bit of salt.
So it's quite a coarse pate then?
It's coarse, yeah. I mean, this could be dips. Could be dips. as well, you know, why not stick a few tortilla chips in it? Flatbreads, I've shown you the bread I'm going to use with it in a minute. Something I made.
Very pleased with yourself, aren't you, about that?
Really pleased with myself. Very proud, very pleased. Just a bit more lemon juice actually in that one. Quite nice. Oh, I'll tell you what I might do, because I've got some chives there. See, this is what you do, you just keep adding flavours. Let's add a few chives in there as well. These are a bit raggedy because they're from the garden and I've been picking them so much that I need to give them a rest really. But anyway, let's put some chives in. That gives, oh, that's nice. So look, you've got little green flecks in there too now. I think that's pretty. It's all about the colour too, isn't it? And what it looks like. All right, so try that again. Oh look, you know, I could stick my finger in. It's just you and I eating, isn't it? Next one I'm going to do it in here because it's just easier to do it. Peas, these have just been blanched in a little bit of water for a few seconds, and I actually like them not particularly cooked. I want the edge taken off, but I still want that lovely fresh green flavour that you get with them. So a little bit of cream cheese goes in there as well. Okay. And what I've got here is some leftover from your picnic yesterday with the girls. I've got some avocado, which we didn't use up, so I'm going to put that in as well. That all mashes down, that'll give it some substance. A little bit of spring onion, okay, which I chopped. Again, this is stuff that people probably do have hanging around. And then some lovely fresh mint. In your garden, or buy it. I bought this lot because, again, I've been attacking my herbs, and sometimes you just need to let them have a little bit of a breather before you start taking the leaves off again. So I just bought this in the meantime. But plenty of mint. We want to make it really, really punchy with mint. Such a fresh flavour. This is Pimm's though, John. We haven't had Pimm's for a while. What do you think? A little Pimm's today, maybe?
I haven't got any lemonade.
You're such a disappointment. You were doing so well, weren't you?
Could make some lemonade.
Could make some lemonade.
I've got fizzy water.
With the get fizzy, get soda stream. We could do that, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. Let's make some. Let's have a Pimm's. Got some strawberries, got some orange, got some cucumber and mint. Yeah, Pimm's. Pimm's day. Even though it's a little bit sort of changeable today, we're going to have some Pimm's. Okay. Now I've sorted out that, we can continue. Okay, lovely. All of that goes in. So the mint goes in. Now you can do this by hand if you want to. You could just mash the peas with a masher and then just add everything in. A little bit of salt. Pepper in and salt. Give it a whisk. There we go. That's perfect. So that's a lovely pate consistency. I'm just going to add a little bit more salt because I had a little taste before we started filming, John. And some pepper. Why am I doing this? That's so dippy of me.
Oh dear.
Why am I doing that? Because I'm not whizzing it again, honestly. Sometimes. A bit of a dippy, dolly daydream sometimes, aren't I?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Alright, so this is a lovely bright green, isn't it? Lovely. Really tasty. That was nice. I'm just going to, again, a little tiny bit more salt just to bring out the flavour. So that's that one. Thirdly, the one that you're not quite so sure about, are you?
I don't think I'll be the only one.
No, but I really want people to just keep the faith with me on this one because honestly, it is so delicious. So, orange zest, orange juice, mayonnaise and a cream cheese. That is it, okay? That's it. That's all you need to do. Anyway, so this goes the orange in there. Then I am going to put, even though it's just mayonnaise, I'm going to put that last bit of cream cheese in here. Okay, just to give it a bit more body. And then we put some mayo in as well. A blob of that goes in. you mash it all together. And I promise you, you will be amazed. And you'll think, why have I never had tuna and orange before in my life? I know, because Lotte hasn't cooked it for me. Because Lotte hasn't made it for me, because I'm a poor little sausage who never gets anything done for him. Is that right?
Again, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Very wise. Just a little bit of orange juice, because this will just let it down, okay? And then I'm going to have a little taste. Excuse that. Tiny bit of salt, because it came with spring water, our tuna, not in brine. A bit of black pepper. Do you know what? This could actually take more orange zest. Okay. If we're going to do it, we're just going to do it properly. We're going to have lots of orange zest in there. Give it lots of punchy flavour. We've got a delicate sort of salmon, good minty pea, and then you've got this fantastic orange one as well. And as I said, all these things are generally in store cupboards, okay? Which is all the kind of cooking I do. I don't want you to have to cook with anything weird. You have to spend a lot of time to find things. But just nice and easy. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Okay, so the finale, which I'm sure you're saying, oh we have to hurry up, is this quite a long one today?
Yes.
Okay.
So in your own time.
Yeah,
No, not in your own time.
You can't hurry genius, can you, John? That's okay. So, one pate goes in. Salmon, fennel, and chive. Okay. And then we're going to have tuna and orange going in. And then finally, pate de pea.
Wow.
Pate de petit pois. That goes in. Look at that bit, try to get into that bit. Oh dear, we don't want that. You'd like this actually, because nothing touches on the plate, does it, John? Because you like a little bit of compartmentalised food. You're a happy boy. So we just have a little sprig of mint, because that is incredibly retro. I think we'll have my beautiful nasturtium on there. And then I'm going to put some...
Dandelion?
No. Calendula marigolds, again edible, on top of that one. Alright, so there you go. There's my trio, which I think, honestly, John, I think that looks lovely. Your mum would love that in her bowl, wouldn't she? She'd be very happy. And then we're going to have it for lunch with one of my many rustic baguettes that I made. I made them in the oven and everything. I made the ferment, I made everything. Look at those. So that's what we're going to have for lunch.
So can you just recap which one is which?
Pea, avocado, mint, tuna and orange, and smoked salmon, chive and fennel. Lovely.